Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. My name remains the same, Motunrayo, Adejoke, Adedeji, great-granddaughter of Ake Kaka. We are today on, our topic today is about negligence from our parents, negligence from our father, negligence from our husbands, negligence towards our children. A case study of all men in general. Last week we talked about child benefits, and which are mainly based on majority of our ladies out there who are using the opportunity of the child support to destroy their home, to destroy their family, to hold their husband into ransom. So today we are on negligence from our husbands, our fathers, our family. I'm gonna basically base it on our men. As I said, a lot of men out there, they are the cause of why their wives and their whoever they are associated with are passing through some pains. There's a lot of men that they don't really care about their family. They just give birth. They just impregnate ladies out there, and they expect at the end of the day the ladies should be taking care of everything. And while they're working, they are not really supporting their wives or their girlfriend or the mother of their baby, which is totally wrong. First of all, we're going to talk about what is negligence. Negligence is failing to take proper care of our duties. Failing to take proper care of our duties. A lot of people are failed in many ways, but we're not going to talk about the general one. We're going to talk in terms of family, in terms of how our people are failed, especially our men. When we talk about the fail, I note some points down. We have unmindful. Negligence means someone who doesn't care, who is unmindful, a careless person, an irresponsible person, a slack person, a slack man, a slack brother, a slack uncle, a slack grandfather out there, an irresponsible person, inattention to their duties. A lot of men out there, they don't face their duties, they don't perform their duties, and they expect their family or the wife to be respecting them, to be doing everything for them, which is very wrong. We have they are guilty of all things. Our men, majority of our men, they are guilty of all things. Very guilty. Imagine a man who has a wife, because your wife is making more money than you, because of that you shift all the responsibility onto your wife. You are unmindful. You are irresponsible. You are not to be called a father. You are not. You are just the daddy. And we have different type of, like, giving birth to a child doesn't mean you are the father. You just father the baby, but you are not the real one. I want all women out there to know that when you have a man who impregnates you and you have a man who shoulder all the responsibility, don't disturb yourself. Just know that it's meant to happen, but we still need to talk to these men. I know of a friend, like a brother, that is shouldering everything in the family. When I did the wife's one, which is a family child benefit, child support, I received a lot of comments, people to chat me privately that, you know what, Motunrayo, you are doing great, but you need to talk to our men too. There is a lot of men out there who just father a child, and because of their African mentality, because of their view, they believe that, okay, go and take care of the baby. Tomorrow the baby is going to come back to me. like I'm the father, no matter whoever is taking care. I want every one of us to change this mentality. It's a very wrong one. You thinking because it's a natural thing, it's something that's been happening that at the end of the day, the child is still going to come back to me when they want to do wedding, when they need something, they're going to need my blessing. I want you to know something today. That was in the past. That was in the olden days. And I want all mothers out there to know that if anything happened to your child, don't have it in your mind that it's because I've not taken the baby to the father, to the biological father. Don't deceive yourself. It's meant to happen. Whatever happened in our lives, as a child or as a parent or whoever, happens for a purpose. Happen because it's destined to happen. Not because your child have not talked to the father for a very long time. That's why this baby is sick. It's because it has been registered in your brain that they said if I don't take this baby to the family house, is this. Forget it. African, yeah, my brother, you are right. It's African mentality. What of that child is now, let me welcome you guys. I know you are old, you are having a watching party with family and friends. My brother Mustafa Iskil Arojile, please follow him on Kakaki every Monday and Friday. He's doing a wonderful program which I've shared to a lot of people, on which they welcome. If you have advertisement, you want to talk about birthday, you want to talk about naming, whatever you're doing, is the best man for it. And I also have another brother, Jagaban of SARS, Adebayo Peter Akpata, as well from Ibadan. Both of you, I really want both of you to be talking. Maybe there's something you can work together because you are both living in Ibadan. And Jagaban of SARS do birthday witches as well. He has his own page as well. You can follow him. Please follow him. They are very good brother of mine. They are even better than some blood brothers out there. You can have a friend and brothers that are even better. They are doing great. They check on you. They know when you are in pain. They try to reach out to you than even your own blood people. Forget it. I'm not talking about mine alone. If you have a friend, please be stable in that friend's life. Make sure you have a good impact in that friend's life, and you're not going to regret it. I have friends like that, brothers like that, and the two of them are part of the people I'm talking about today. Men generally, we have to change our mentality of this African whatever is our brain, in our brain. I'm the father no matter what. I watched a sermon of recent which was made in Port Novo in Ajashe, and which I'm going to make reference to. The man, the cleric was saying something very, very reasonable, which I think that all African men should try to check on. It's about a father that gave birth to a child, and at the end of the day, they thought, okay, when the child is about to do wedding or whatever, they have to go back to the father. Forget it. That was in the olden days. It's not happening anymore. It's not happening anywhere anymore. Please, take charge, take role. Don't be the guilty one. Don't neglect your family. Don't neglect your child. Even if you and the wife are no more together. It's totally wrong that I'm the father. They still come to me. Forget it. There's a lot of father outside there. They can rent anybody to be in your position. Anybody on the wedding day. If you don't take charge, you don't do your best, you're going to regret it. That was in the olden days that somebody will come and they will still come back to the father, and this is the father family. Forget it. A lot of people out there, they don't even know their father. They don't know their mother. So if you think that because it has been happening like that, and every parent, do not have this negative mind that whatever happened to my child is because they said in their own family they don't take the. See, the child that will bury you will never die while you are alive. Mothers, please calm down. Like the slang that is going on now. Calm down. Tie your wrapper. Any man that refused to foot their own bill, that refused to do the right thing, they are not supposed to eat the fruit of the labor. They are not supposed to. That's stupid mentality. That's our thinking, our way of olden day system has to be eradicated. Every man has to take up their responsibility and do it well. Even if you don't have money, there is a lot of things you can do that is more than money. You can be there for your child while are sick. You can be checking on them. You can talk to your ex from time to time. And you can make her realize that this is the situation with me. It's not an offense. But you, parent that have this money, you have all it takes to take care of the family. But because you believe that no matter what, I'm still the father, you're going to cry without anyone telling you sorry. You're going to regret it. You are the one that push your wives out. You are the one that makes your wife feel neglected. Your children, they become unnecessary. They become useless in the community, in the society. They have no meaning. They have no value. Who caused it? Some father. Even a child that was trained or that are trained by the two partners have not really achieved anything. Not to talk of a child that was neglected, that was given up on, even before he or she started a life. I've seen people talking, calling me, telling me that they have friends, and even to themselves, it has happened to them, that they are not really taking care of their family because they believe that their wife is so rude or something. Even if your wife is so rude, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't take care of your responsibility. If you are using an excuse to ignore your bills or your responsibility, that shows you are irresponsible further. You are the guilty one we're talking to today. I said a lot of things about women pushing their men out. What about the men that are frustrating their wives? Yeah, it's from both sides. We know that there's some men that are doing their best. They are really best to take care of their family. But still, some ladies are so not, to the extent that because they want to live alone, because of the benefit they're going to get in the diaspora or wherever they are, or because they have seen a man who is deceiving them, because of that, they don't want to stay in their marriage. Men, you're going to regret it as well. But today is about men. Men, please change your ways, especially African men. Change your ways. These days we have now, this millennium, is not like before that they say, no matter what you want to do in life, you have to go back to your father. It's a lie, yo. Zero. I don't want to mention names, but we have some stars, even back in Nigeria over there, which irresponsible father they don't prosper. Even if they prosper, everything they gathered while they are still young, at their youthful age, become useless at their old age. And there is one thing I want you men out there to know, that if you keep saying I don't have, forget it, you are not going to have. Even if you have at the moment, everything will be useless. And if you have two women in your life, I have someone who have two women. Well, he gets close to the two of them. Rudeness is not an excuse for a man not to perform his obligation. Correct, my brother. A lot of men outside, they give unnecessary excuse, unnecessary attention to unnecessary things that comes from their wives or their ex. Make sure you are part and parcel of your family, your children while growing up. Make sure, even if it's by talking to them on phone, by advising them, when you have money, do not use, I don't know how Yoruba people use this words. They said, "Mafi kon kekon." I want to tell you a story about a young guy. He's going to be like, I think he's going to be 46, 47 or 48 now. This guy has two women in his life, and they both have children. One has 2 children, and the other one has 3. And at the long run, something happened. The one that has 2 children left, and the man remained with the one that has 3 children. And for the past years, he hasn't been in the life of the 2 other children. The highest he will give out is 10,000 naira in a month. Or I said in a month, in 6 months. The highest. Why? Because you are not okay. If he promised heaven and earth is going to come visit the children, he won't go there. And in 3 months or 4 months, according to what I know, he will send them provisions. And from the past, I think from the past 5 months now, he hasn't sent any provision. And most of the time, when the provision, when they give account of the provision, it's not even up to 50,000 naira. And he's paying the school fees of the other woman's children. If you and your ways, that is not stopping you from shouldering your own responsibility, from paying the school fees of your children. Try as much as possible to be in the life of those children, not because of today, but because of tomorrow. Because you never can tell what is going to happen to you tomorrow. You never can tell where you can get help tomorrow. It doesn't matter whether you have heaven and earth, whether you have the whole money in the world, that I cannot suffer. I'm not going to wait for any child before I eat in my old age. You are deceiving yourself. What about you have all this money, but you don't have a companion? You don't have someone to be with you. You don't have someone to make you happy. You don't know where your happiness will come from. You don't know. That is why you have to do your best. Even if your wife is a millionaire and your ex-wife is a billionaire, he has everything in the whole world. Make sure from time to time you are part of their school fees, even if it's just, if they are paying 200,000. If it's 10,000 you have every 3 months, give them. If it is 10,000 you have every month for their feeding allowance, make sure, in as much you are taking care of the other wife and the children, make sure you are doing your best too for the other ones. Imagine if they are still, if their mother is still with you, are you not going to foot all the bills? Are you not? But you use that as an excuse. You use that as an advantage to yourself that, hey, because we are no more together, hey, the woman has money. Oh, you are selling your future. You are selling what is supposed to be your blessing. And mind you, if you are a man and you gave all the responsibility to your wife or to your ex-girlfriend or whatever, my dear, you are selling your blessing off. You don't know where maybe today you are seeing like 500,000 every month. You don't know if you are supposed to be seeing more than 2 million. All your blessing, your glory is going to the other partner who is taking care of the family. Even if you will see that a lot of men, they have everything. They work, but they are not prosper. Why? Because you are already giving everything. The blessing you're supposed to enjoy, the grace you are supposed to enjoy, you already pass it to your wife. That your wife might not have money today because of the responsibility is struggling to take care of. But tomorrow, the blessing, everything will come to her while she was just sitting down, relaxing herself. Can you vouch for your future? Nobody can say this is what my old age is going to be like if I have one. No one can say it. But I don't know why our men are so relaxed when they have a partner that is a little bit like rich or a little bit okay, or I don't know why they are so relaxed. They feel like, you know what, their mother is taking care of them. Your life is gone already. You are finished before it's even started. You are finished. And there's some Yoruba people that they will say, can you imagine that even the father or the mother that did not take care of the children, they always enjoy the fruit of the labor while they are growing, the children will go back to them. Yes, the children are going back to them because they have to fulfill the obligation which was commanded by God. No matter what the situation is, you have to take care of your parents. You have to make them happy. Yeah, you have to make them happy. But still, are you sure that what you are eating is not a curse? Some men and also women that did not take care of their children. They are eating whatever the children are bringing to them. You are taking curse. There will be something that you'll be nurturing. You'll be nursing for the rest of your life. Even if these children take you to abroad, buy you a house, buy this, buy that, there will be an unquenched pain, unquenched thirst in your heart forever till you die. You will regret it. I urge every man and woman out there that care to listen, that care to learn, to go and change. As I always say in almost all my programs, almost all my life, amend your ways. Change for the better. Your blessing is going. You don't have to have millions. You don't have to compete with your wife or your husband. No, you don't have to compete with them. But you can be in parts. You can put some impact. You can create some impact in the life of your children, in the life of your family. A lot of men have all it takes. But because they are angry with their wives, they are angry with their ex, because of that, they're not going to do anything. You think you are hurting the lady, you are not hurting her. You are hurting yourself. Because the Bible said, I don't know the verse, I'm not really a Christian, but I support all the religions that said, women are ribs from the men's ribs. They are part and parcel of yourself. So, you treating your women the way you are doing, you are hurting yourself. You might be enjoying it from the beginning. Yoruba adage says that Ebu aloni town ti abota no eni. In a nutshell, it says that there is a story that's behind that proverb that says the tortoise and the in-laws. Tortoise was like the in-law tied tortoise on the market junction. Why market women and men are going to the market? They were like, tortoise, his wala is too much. He's a troublesome. Is this, is that. Why going to the market in the morning, and when coming back home in the evening, they take note that tortoise was still there. They were not like, this punishment is too much. This punishment is too much. Why can't the in-law forgive him? What's going on? This is too much. This is over. What can I use? Like they are doing worse. They are like taking advantage of him because he has nobody. Taking advantage of somebody. They are not saying that Tata did something wrong again when they are coming in the evening, because they already insulted Tatis while going to the market. So now coming back, they know, this is too much. This punishment is too much. Whatever it or him has done in the past, why can't you forgive? The punishment is enough. So the in-law were now ashamed that, it's the same thing. Whatever has happened between you and your wife. My brother from another mother, Otunba Ogumba Mowo, welcome. God bless you as you come, as you create a wash party. Thank you. So don't think because your girlfriend offend you today, your baby mama offend you today, or your wife offend you today, because of that you're going to punish her, punish your children. Hey, you are already losing hope. You're already losing everything you're supposed to have in your life. All the blessings. Do your best. Do not be slack. Do not be unmindful person. Do not be a careless person. Because if anything goes wrong in the life of those children, you will suffer for it in your future. Wallahi, you will regret it. You think you are punishing the woman? You are not punishing the woman. It's gonna, whatever did not kill a Yoruba, they say, whatever did not kill a child will surely make that child a very strong person, a focused person in life. I think I told you a little, just like 1/5 of my life experience in my first and second, third, fourth videos. Today, I don't have money. I don't have anything yet. But I'm living with the grace of Almighty. I'm here. I'm living fine. I'm taking care of my children. Because I did not give up. I did not die. If any man think they are punishing themselves. And that mentality of, if you take them, they're still going to come back to their father's life. Forget it. It's not going to happen in the future. You better change your ways. The woman did not need to talk to the children. The woman did not need to tell the children that, don't go to your mother, don't go to your father. No. The woman did not even need to tell them any stories. But by getting close to you, when they grow up, when they know the right hand and the left hand, they're going to study whom you are. And your curse then is not going to do anything on those children. It was all those, I will curse you, this, that was in the past. Is no more existing because the world is changing. Science is changing a lot of things. Please, my brothers and sisters, go and change. Repent. If you are not taking care of your ex, your children, the children that your ex have for you, please go and adjust. Please, I'm begging you. Do your best. Not for today, but for your own future. For your own world. For what can happen to you tomorrow. And even if you think you have everything in this world, do you think about the mental impact with those children? Do you think about the psychological effect it's going to have in the life of those children? And you women too, that when you have problem with your man, you don't allow the children to reach out to their father. It's totally wrong. You don't need that. Let them communicate. Let them talk. That will help the children mentally. They will have the impact of their father in their life. No matter what you are doing, please be respectful. Please think about the children that join the two of you together. Whether you marry each other or it's just baby mama or whatever. I'm not saying you should give the woman money. No. I'm not saying you should be calling the woman from time to time. No. All I'm saying is this, for the sake of those children, please do not neglect your responsibility. Whether you are still together or not, make sure you take charge. And that take charge does not mean you should turn your wife to slave. Or does not mean the woman should turn the husband to slave. Oh, please, oh. Please. If you are just joining us, go and watch the program from the beginning. You will understand what I'm saying. And even if you can go to the page, you can go to Motunrayo Adejoke Facebook, because that is where we start from. Go and watch all the videos there, because we did not move all the video to this at Akikaka at Akikaka 095. We did not move all the video. We just moved like maybe a few. Because we are trying to create this page, we want people to come here because they are becoming like over 700, almost 1,000 watching from a private account. So we want to build this page. You can share too. Share, let people like, comment. Give us your feedback. I cannot do it alone. I made a lot of mistakes. Every time I watch this program, I rewatched my videos. I try to correct myself. I'm not perfect. We are all just trying. We need to learn from each other. Assuming we are talking about a political, somebody do this, somebody do that, or we are doing comedy here, a lot of people will be here watching. We are not doing that. My mom, Mrs. Bakre, thank you, mommy. I really appreciate you for coming. I appreciate you for every time. Thank you from Canada. Thank you. Please, Yorubani Abi Mama Wo, negligent father, go and change. Because you are bringing cost to yourself by not taking care of your children, by not taking charge of your family, because your wife make more money than you. Majority of you are the cause why these mothers are like using child support to destroy the life of their children. You are part and parcel of that. You are destroying your life too. You are destroying your children's future. Because if you are not there, you are not present in your children's future, they are no matter how strong the woman is, no matter how strong the children is, they're going to be lacking behind psychologically. They might not say anything. but it's affecting them mentally. What about when they grow old, they want to get married? They're going to have this fear, like being scared of, I don't want something that happened between my father and my mother to happen between me and. So they're going to be like skeptical, like somehow reluctant to do some things in their life. But the coming together, the togetherness of both parents, whether they are still married or separate from each other, but the co-parenting has a very strong effect in the life of these children we bring to this world. Please, it's almost time. I'm going to like end this very soon, but I'm pleading with you. I want your feedback. You're going to think like, okay, every time you used to talk about numbers. Don't worry, I'm not in Nigeria. It's not easy for me until they get me the SIM card before I can do anything. That's why I haven't had the number today. Very soon we're going to be calling him. We're going to be receiving call. We're going to hear people opinion. We're going to like listen to others. People are going to contribute live on this program. Please share it. Let people learn from it. I know I'm not perfect. I have my own lapses too, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't say what I know and what I've heard, my research from from both men and women, that shouldn't share it. I didn't intend to do this, but some father called me that there's a lot of father out there that they don't want to take their responsibility, that they believe that no matter the situation, you have to be in the life of your family. You have to take charge. And that taking charge is not by controlling your wife. When you are taking charge, when you are doing the right thing, your wife will surely respect you. And respect is reciprocal. If you don't respect your wife because you are the one footing all the bills, she's not going to respect you. Don't deceive yourself. Before cause or sham or just could work on you, you will have accept that the spiritual, nothing is. Yeah, a lot of people accept things. They see everything as spiritual. They see everything as, hey, this is how it's supposed to be. No. Say no to any negative thought, any negative belief in your life. Say no to it. When it comes to your family, say no. Capital no. Do not accept to be a failure. Do not accept that they said in my family, it's only second born that survived. It's only second born that taken care of. Do not accept. Tell them, as they are telling you, that I can make it too, and work towards it. I know it's not easy. Work, strive, do everything possible to become somebody, to make sure that your children and your family are in good shape. You don't have to have millions. No. We know a lot of families that they have like 8 children and they slept in one and a room and parlor apartment until they both go on their separate, maybe after 20-something years. And they become a good child. They might not have money, but they are like, their parents are very proud of them that they did not become a useless person. They did not become like a non-entity in the society. We don't perfect people on this platform because perfect people can. Yes, perfect people don't exist. You're right, my brother Adebayo Peter. But Mustafa, yes, so say no. Say no to negative thoughts in your life. Take charge. Rise. Do not neglect your family because of money. Do not neglect your child because you don't have anything. Because you believe that they will still come back to me when they grow old, when they want to do wedding, or when they need something. Those olden days mentality, go and drop it. My dear, if you are not taking care of your child, your wife in the future have every right to say, my children want to do wedding, they will do it in my father's house. Because you are not there when they need you most. You are not there. You are not doing anything good for your children. Please amend. Change for the better. The most constant thing in life is change. Don't change from better to worse. Change from worse to good, to best. Let us all change. Whatever is lacking in money, use attention to me. Yes, if you don't have money, use attention. Give your children attention. We know that we ladies sometimes we behave not like, it's only talk that you talk. You don't do anything. You don't take financial. Accept whatever she say. Accept it because you know it's true. You don't have. She's the only one striving for the financial this thing for the children. But you can't be part and parcel of your children's life. Please, I'm begging you. I have to go up now. I think we have already overstayed. If not, because we can continue talking, we have some point, but we just have to shut it because there's a lot of people that are managing their data, and if it's too long, they won't be able to watch it. So I just like to pick 1, 2, 3 points. So when people digest it, it will help them. So I'm expecting you, I'm expecting your feedback. I'm expecting you to give me whatever you know, whatever you experience, whatever is happening around you. Please talk to us. We need you. We need your feedback so that we can grow. We can do more on this platform. Thank you for coming, everybody. I appreciate you all. I love you all. May God Almighty be with you, bless you, and make you not to be a non-entity in your family's life. You will never be an unmindful person, a useless person. You will never be a guilty person in your children's life. You will be part and parcel to make a good impact, which will help your children to become somebody useful in the society by Almighty Allah. Thank you for coming. Thank you. I appreciate you all. I have to leave now. I love you all. Bye. See you on Thursday, 8 p.m. GMT, the same time. We are going to have the Yoruba version to talk to our people who doesn't really understand English. Because a lot of people prefer to, even if they go to school, they prefer their native language in everything they do. Thank you for coming. Bye.